Hey man, Rocknwilly here. I'm just going to show you what I made. This is a beanbag cannon, and I'm going to launch a beanbag with a string attached to it over top of them branches over there in that big ass tree, and I'm going to cut them branches down with my homemade rope saw. So here we go. This is a 2-inch barrel, and that it has a reducer on it. You guys call them reducers. Where I come from, it's a swedge, but anyway, to 3/4 inch. Now, the reason I used 2-inch and 3/4 inch and the lengths that these are is because that's what I had in my basement, and you know, wanted to get it the hell out of there. So anyway, on here is a ball valve. I wanted to find a butterfly valve, but they're really hard to find. And right there is a T with an air fitting in it, just like you'd find on a tire, screwed in with some polytetrafluoroethylene tape, or white tape, plumber's tape, whatever you want to call it, and a cap on the end. Everything tightened up with pipe wrenches, nice and secure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump some air in there, and then I'm going to shoot my beanbag. I designed, oh, this stick here, this is for tamping stuff down inside the barrel. This here is my wad. I threw a little extra tape on there just to make it seal a little better. That's going to go in first because it fits in nice and snug in there, and we're hoping that, you know, it loosens up just a little bit with some practice shots here. And that's what's going to take my ballistic beanbag. See that? I got myself a ballistic beanbag with a hook of string tied on the end. Here I stitched that bad boy up myself. And to reduce the friction of the beanbag, what I'm doing is I'm encasing it in this bottle, and that was an Armor All bottle. You get free advertising there, Armor All. The reason I use this bottle is it fits perfectly in the 2-inch barrel, and the string actually goes inside the housing. But the 2-inch barrel, I wanted to design my beanbag to fit, so I wrapped the material around the Armor All bag, and then I went to put it inside. But I had a little too much sand, and I had to cut it open and re-stitch it again. But anyway, it's inside the old Armor All bottle, because that's going to have less resistance to throw it out of the tube. At least that's the theory. But too much air was escaping past all these things. So I thought, let me stick that bottle, it's an old vitamin bottle, down inside there for like a wad. And hopefully that'll push the beanbag out even farther and faster. And I got an air compressor hooked up over yonder, and yeah, that's what's gonna put air inside this bad boy. And we're gonna crank it up to like maybe 130 pounds and give it a launch and see what happens. Okay, my next step is I will show you the tripod that I built for this heavy thing. That ain't aluminum, man, that's steel. That thing's kind of heavy, so we're gonna line it up on a tripod, and that'll increase my accuracy. Talk to you later, man.